The World Wide Web is full of dark and mysterious things. From wholesome videos like Baby Shark to Furry Pond, today we'll be exploring the Internet Iceberg. I'll be sorting this video into multiple parts due to its size. So let's get started. PewDiePie. PewDiePie is a Swedish vlogger, YouTuber, comedian, gamer and co-founder of the Sushi Market along with his wife Marcia. He was currently the most fourth subscribed YouTuber on the platform. He was once the most subscribed to YouTuber of all time up until 2019 when he was surpassed by Indian company T-Series. However, he is still the most individually subscribed to YouTuber because the other three channels are basically just owned by corporations. Deep Web, Dark Web. You should know what this is. Now, I want to be very clear that the Deep Web and the Dark Web are not the same and they are very much two different things. According to Wikipedia, the Dark Web are parts of the World Wide Web whose content's not indexed by the standard web search engines. Basically, it's hidden behind things like login forms such as webmail, online banking, paywall services like streaming and so forth. Now, the Dark Web are overlay networks that use the internet beneath specific software. One of the most notable ways you can access the Dark Web is the browser Tor, which is free and open source. What you will find in there is stuff like drugs, fraud, Bitcoin hacking, etc. Unfortunately, the most popular content on the Dark Web is CP, which accounts for about 80% of the Dark Web's content. There are some urban legends attached to the Dark Web. For example, that you can order a hitman on there. However, all of these are believed to be scams. Another urban legend is that you can find live torture on there, better known as red rooms. However, much like the other one, these are also believed to be scams. One major website that existed on there was the Silk Road, which was a website that sold drugs. In 2013, its creator Ross Ulbricht was arrested and is currently serving life in prison. Steam. It's a video game distribution service that hosts a lot of indie games as well as mainstream games. They also offer things like digital rights management, game server matchmaking, anti-cheat measures, and as well as automatic updates for games. Rule 34. According to Know You Mean, Rule 34 is a term which basically asserts if something exists, there is porn of it. Like, no matter how kid-friendly it is, there has to be like a porn version of it. It is often demonstrated through fan art and fan fiction. It originated from a webcomic in 2004, however it didn't spread like Wi-Fi until 2006. On October 12th of that year, it was submitted to the Encyclopedia Dramatica, which is basically an internet culture wiki, as part of the quote, rules for the internet. In addition to that, there was also a Rule 35 added, which basically says, if no porn is found at the moment, it will be made. Rickrolling. Rickrolling is a bait and switch prank which involves posting a link to something that is supposedly relevant to the topic at hand, but instead redirects you to the music video of Rick Ross's 1987 song, Never Gonna Give You Up. It originated in 410 in 2007. Rick actually himself is well and truly aware of it and has completely and utterly embraced it. Logan Paul, Jake Paul. Logan and Jake Paul are one of the most well-known YouTubers on the platform. They both started out in Vine, but after it shut down, they both transitioned to YouTube. In spite of their popularity, they're also pretty infamous too. In 2017, Jake posted a music video for his song It's Everyday Bro, and it's basically just pure cringe. As of 2022, it is his 21st most disliked video on YouTube. Around this time, Jake was well known for destroying parts of his expensive house on purpose. Logan Paul's brother is also pretty controversial too. At the end of 2017, Logan posted a video of himself at the Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also known as the Suicide Forest due to the high rates of people offing themselves there. In the video, he showed a dead body. Of course, this got him a lot of backlash. He ended up losing a bunch of subscribers, sponsorship, being taken off Google Preferred, and lost in merch sales. So I could go into midnight about the controversies, but I'm not going to, so that's Jake and Logan Paul for you. Friday Night Fun. This game is an open source donation-ware game. You play as a main character called Boyfriend and you must defeat all sorts of characters in singing and rapping contests so you can continue dating the love interest of your girlfriend. Wojak. This is basically just a meme picture of a bald man with a sad expression, generally used to express some form of sadness. Its exact origin isn't known, however its earliest known use was in an MS Paint comic called I Wish I Was at Home, published on the internet humor site Sounding Useless on the 16th of December 2009. According to an AMA on Reddit, a Krautchan being a German image board user by the name of Wojak, they found the image on the image board VChan with the name of tours.jpg. It quickly spread to other international image boards like the Italian Pasta Chan and the Russian Doba Chan. On the 19th of November 2013, a Facebook page was made called The Feels Guy, which later got 6,400 likes in the succeeding years. Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer is a creepypasta that originated in 2011. According to the story, he is a teen serial killer who was also badly injured during a fire while in the midst of fighting a gang of bullies and also lost his sanity. The image itself was pretty iconic too. The weird thing about it though is that no one knows where this image came from. It's a complete mystery. For a while it was believed to be of a woman known as Katie Robinson, who allegedly offed themselves after visiting 4chan's B-board in 2008. However, this has also been debunked. In 2015, YouTuber Scaretheer did an interview with the creator of Jeff the Killer and said that the Katie story is bogus and claimed that it was a photo of themselves wearing a latex mask. But apparently this is also untrue. Reddit users have gone through the Wayback Machine and found its earliest known appearance was on the Japanese message board peer.cc on the 16th of November 2005. There was also a subreddit dedicated to finding the original image too, which you can check out if you want. Gacha Life. Gacha Life is a role-playing game app for mobile phones. You can choose different outfits and accessories for the characters to wear and also change parts of their appearance as well. But it is also pretty controversial. There have been some instances of complete strangers asking underage users to prove their age by sending topless photos of themselves. There's also something called Gacha Heat, which is Gacha Life content you can find on TikTok and YouTube, but the content goes just beyond the gunplay. It's extremely sexual, including things like sexual violence and other sexually suggestive things, or even have age-inappropriate relationships. James Charles. James Charles is a beauty creator and makeup artist. In 2016, he got notoriety after becoming the first male cover girl. After that, he became well known for his YouTube channel and for his makeup videos. However, as you can predict, he has had his controversies. For example, like a falling out with a fellow beauty creator called Tidy Westbrook. In 2019, former classmates of his and others came forward claiming he had catfished them. Another one said that he'd also had predatory behaviour towards straight men. He addresses this in a video which was poorly received. He made another video where he had receipts which disprove allegations that he'd also messaged underage boys. This video was received much better and people accepted his truth. However, in 2021, they resurfaced. These allegations brought forth that he had allegedly groomed a total of 3 to 6 minors on numerous platforms. He denied this obviously and made another video titled "Holding Myself Accountable." In this video, he actually confessed to sending nudes to underage boys, but he denied knowing their ages. However, he'd also had the first round of said that with the first round of allegations. YouTube also temporarily demonetized his channel. Morphe, an American makeup brand, cut ties with him. Since then, he has pretty much just got off scot-free. 3am challenges. According to Know Your Meme, 3am challenges are a YouTube fad that involve the participant forming a specific action at 3am, such as calling various paranormal figures on the phone, such as Slenderman, Jigsaw, the Devil, etc., and even Siri. Into experiencing something paranormal. The precursor to this trend was the 24-hour challenge, or more accurately, the overnight challenge, which occurred towards the end of 2016. It involved them staying overnight in a store somewhere, like a few staying Toys R Us, another staying IKEA, etc. The 3am video started in early 2017. The OG ones involved video games, however this expanded towards literally anything. On the 8th of February of 2017, YouTuber Oh My Gosh posted a video titled "Attacked by Demon, Haunted Serial Killer's House 3am Challenge." Since then, channels who originally started doing overnight videos transitioned to 3am ones instead, and it's been like that ever since. For me, I actually used to believe that these are real until I saw one that involved one of them teleporting out of a washing machine. Markiplier. Markiplier is a gamer, vlogger, etc. One of the biggest gaming creators on the platform. Considered one of the big three alongside PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye. His videos often involve playthroughs of various games, usually horror games for example. On 14th of November 2019, him and fellow gaming creator Crank Gameplay started a channel called Unus Annus, Latin for 1 year. They said that the channel will only last 1 year, and that once it's gone, it's gone. They did a variety of activities on the channel there. On the 14th of November 2020, they did a 12-hour live stream leading up to the channel's deletion. After that, they said that any re-uploaded content would be taken down, however any edited content would be okay. Jacksepticeye. Like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye is one of the biggest gaming creators on the platform. He is pretty well known for his Irish accent and also one of the most subscribed creators in Ireland. He also started the clothing company Cloak alongside Markiplier. Back in 2020, he took a mental health break from the platform and later returned a month later. OnlyFans. OnlyFans is a subscription-based website that primarily hosts sex workers, but it also hosts other content creators like fitness experts and musicians. However, OnlyFans has been accused of failing to snuff out child SA on the platform. In August of 2021, due to pressure from banks, they said that it would blend sexually explicit content. Following backlash of the decision, they reversed this ban 6 days later. Baby Shark. On the 17th of June 2016, the channel Pink Funk uploaded the Baby Shark video to the channel. It received over 245 million views over a period of 15 months. In August of 2017, the hashtag Baby Shark Challenge began trending in Indonesia. On the 8th of January 2019, Baby Shark entered the Billboard Hot 100 charts at number 32. The week before, it was reportedly streamed 20.8 million times. Since then, it has inspired merchandise, even a Nickelodeon show. Dream is a creator most known for his Minecraft videos. He garnered notoriety on the 11th of December 2020 when speedrun.com's Minecraft head mod Geosquare put up a video going over Dream's recent speedrunning. Speedrunning being the completion of a game in the fastest amount of time possible activity, and found that he was unusually lucky, thus leading to allegations of cheating. He denied this, obviously. He posted a now deleted video where he hired Harvard astrophysicists to prove that he wasn't cheating. But people on the subreddit r statistics expressed skepticism over the numbers. They claimed the numbers were flawed and skewed toward him in order to give him an advantage. On the 30th of May 2021, Dream stated that he did indeed cheat. He said that he left client modifications on by accident. ASMR. ASMR, which stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, is a genre of video on YouTube which involves triggering a tingling sensation that begins on the scalp and moves down to the back of the neck and upper spine. It's basically meant to bring about some form of euphoria. Usually the videos range from everyday objects to being very sexually suggestive. They usually involve whispering and tapping on things. Roblox. Roblox is a game platform that allows users to create their own games and play games made by other users. Users are able to make purchases in the game via microtransactions. Users have also been known for promoting activism on there, such as BLM. During the pandemic, it experienced a surge in users and revenue due to the limited interaction. The oof sound effect, which was on the platform until this year, was a huge part of the platform because of its high status as a meme. It was originally from a 2000 game called Messiah. Which was made by Tommy Tallarico. This led to a copyright dispute which eventually led to Roblox pulling the sound from the platform. Despacito. Despacito is a 2017 song by Puerto Rican singer Luis Fonsi and rapper Daddy Yankee. There was also a remix version which included Justin Bieber, which helped it chart in other countries. Somewhere it even made it to number 1. It also helped repopularize the Spanish language music in the market once more. It also led to the meme, "This is so sad, Alexa, play Despacito," which simulates a mock conversation between someone and their Alexa. Ryan's World. Ryan's World is a child YouTuber who reviews toys. The channel began uploading in 2015 after Ryan saw other toy review channels and asked, "Hey, how come I'm not on YouTube when all the other kids are?" And of course they started making videos. His channel is one of the biggest toy review channels on YouTube. Toys that are reviewed are also donated to charity. The channel uploads every day, and since then he has gotten his own toy line, Nickelodeon show and game, etc. But obviously, as with any other channel that features kids, Ryan's parents have been accused of exploiting their kids. Ryan's parents also had 2 other kids born after Ryan got big. In 2020, Ryan's parents amassed about $50 million US, which is about $7,348,500 in Australian dollars, according to Ryan's Wikipedia page, which, by the way, is frankly very much against the parents, have violated child labour provisions of the Fair Labour Standards by forcing their kids to work at least 10 hours a week, causing many to question the ethics of filming their kids without their consent. And on top of that, according to US law, exploiting children under the age of 14 is actually illegal. Also, I'd like to add that I wonder what's going to happen to Ryan when he grows up, because he can't really keep doing this forever, right? Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror game created by Scott Cawthon that came out in 2014. You play as a nighttime worker whose sole role is to maintain the security cameras, lights and doors and vents in order to protect themselves against the animatronic characters within the restaurant that roam at it at night. The player also has a power supply that they must preserve too. There have since been 6 sequels, 6 spin-offs, 4 canon fan games, and a 5th one in development, books, and a film in development too. Undertale. Undertale is a video game released in 2015 by Toby Fox. You play as a child who falls into a place called the Underground, which is of course under the earth. Towards your journey towards the surface, you'll meet various monsters, and some may engage you in a fight. You have the choice to either pacify or subdue them instead of killing them. 4chan. 4chan is an anonymous image board website created by Christopher Paul, launched in 2003. It is boards dedicated to various topics such as anime, manga, and video games, cooking, weapons, TV, movies, politics, sports, etc. It was designed in the English language equivalent to Japanese image board 2chan. It has about 22 million visitors each year. Now, as you know, 4chan doesn't exactly have the greatest reputation. The board that has gotten 4chan its bad rap is Poll, which is short for politically incorrect. The politics on here started out as libertarian, but eventually swerved towards the alt-right. Media outlets have described posts on the board as having a neo-Nazi bent. In 2016, people on the board obviously supported Trump. Trump and Trump Jr. similarly acknowledged their support by tweeting poll-related memes. Another well-known board is X, known as the Paranormal Board. Many of the internet's creepypastas started out here too. 4chan has also contributed to the spread of famous internet memes. The ripcord that I mentioned earlier started here. Taya Zondo's chocolate rain ended up becoming a meme here too. It was also popular as the Pepe the Frog meme, which was later hijacked by the alt-right. It was also been known for its activism, like its movement against Scientology in 2008. This was also where Anonymous was started. And finally, it's been the hub for various pranks, like getting the swastika treated on Google in 2008. In 2012, company Villa Enterprise hosted a competition to name a green apple flavour for Mountain Dew, and 4chan hijacked it and giving upvoting names such as Hitler did nothing wrong, diabetes, Vapple, Bill Cosby's sweat, Jimmy Russell's jumping juice, and variations of gushing granny. Chris Chan. Chris Chan, also known as Christine Chandler, is an infamous internet figure who became known for their webcomic series Sonichu, which is a combo of Sonic and Pikachu. In 2007, Chris became the target of trolls who mocked their comic and Chris's autism. Because of their behaviour, they have become known as the most documented person on the internet. Chris was also assigned male at birth, later went on to transition after watching high-frequency videos. There is even a wiki dedicated to Chris's life and a 60-part series on YouTube by Gino Samuel. In August of 2021, Chris was arrested after a video recording of them leaked, confessing to doing very inappropriate things with their mum. A lot of left-wing commentators complained about the constant misgendering, which others argued that they should be more concerned about the crimes committed rather than the pronouns. Since their incarceration, Chris has also claimed to be everywhere at the end of time. This is a series of 6 albums created by English electronic musician Leyland Kerber, who uses the online Elias the Caretaker. They're comprised of degrading lists of sampled ballroom music to portray the progression of Alzheimer's disease. The albums were released every 6 months from the 22nd of September 2016 to the 14th of March 2019. Caregivers of Alzheimer's patients praised the series for increasing empathy among younger people. It had also become a phenomenon in recent times, like appearing in TikToks and internet memes. Harambe. Harambe was the name of a 17-year-old Western lowland silverback gorilla who was euthanized in May 2016 after a child fell into his closure at the Cincinnati Zoo due to neglect from the parents. The video uploaded by Maxi had about 12.6 million views and 41,000 views within 48 hours. His death sparked immediate backlash as well as towards the parents whom they were blamed for the death. But unexpectedly, his death sparked countless memes online. Poppy. Poppy is a singer who is more widely known for making creepy and mysterious videos. Many creators in 2016 reacted to it and no doubt were freaked out by it. Her videos generally consist of her standing in an all-white room with creepy ominous music playing in the background. Her newer videos don't generally look like this, but still have a creepy vibe. Her popularity generally stemmed from conspiracy theories concerning these videos. Elsagate. Elsagate refers to the controversy concerning supposedly child-friendly videos on YouTube and the YouTube Kids app that, however, actually contain extremely inappropriate things. They often feature characters, like most commonly Spider-Man and Elsa and other Marvel superheroes, SpongeBob, Dora the Explorer, etc. They are often reporting very violent and sexual acts and also feature drugs, alcohol, troll humor, and other dangerous activities. Not all Elsagate videos were live action, some were also animated too. There was also 2 other additional channels associated with Elsagate that did not feature any fictional characters but did feature young children and raised concerns about child abuse. YouTube responded by announcing that creators would no longer be able to monetize videos which featured family-friendly characters performing inappropriate acts. It also later emerged that the videos had attracted comments from P-words. In the end, YouTube had terminated a total of 270 accounts, deleted 150,000 videos, turned off comments on 625,000 videos targeted by P-words, and removed ads from 2 million videos and 50,000 videos all up. The channel Toy Freaks, which featured actual kids in a very abusive situation, had a father involved and was first investigated by CPS. But no charges were laid. The channel was deleted. The Wayback Machine. This is the internet's official archive, which archives older versions of websites. The founders Bruce DeCal and Bruce Gilliat created it to provide universal access to all knowledge by preserving archived copies of defunct web pages. As of the publishing of this video, it has saved more than 726 billion web pages. More than 1 million web pages are saved daily. YouTube poop. YTPs are randomly edited videos on YouTube that use footage from various media in order to create intentionally annoying videos. The first known YTP was posted on the 27th of November 2006 titled, "I See Is Hot on Our Trail." A lot of the early YTPs utilised clips of TV adaptations of video games like Super Mario Bros., Super Show and Zelda CDI. Justin Y. Justin Y has become well known on YouTube for their commenting on popular videos. Justin's comments would often appear near the top of the comment section. Justin has been active on YouTube since August 10, 2012. His commenting drew attention from various users. In an interview with Nexpo, he identifies trending videos by using an older version of the website and spends 2 to 3 hours a day just commenting. On this 11th of December 2017, a subreddit dedicated to him launched, which he now moderates. Daddy05. Daddy05 was a creator mostly known for prank videos on his kids. Mike and Heather had garnered significant criticism for their constant pranking videos on their kids. Like Mike pushing his kid into a drawer, for example. On the 11th of April...
I got a prank for Cody. I bought this here.
In the video, Mike and Heather poured invisible ink all over the carpet and then proceeded to scream and shout at the kids repeatedly while blaming them for the mess.
What the fuck?
What did you do?
What? What the fuck? Oh my god!
You're writing 1,000 sentences.
So you were fucking up here too? No,
You did it too! You both did it! You both did that!
Backlash began when the video was submitted to the H3H3 Productions subreddit. Mike initially shrugged off the backlash in a video response titled "Blocking All the Haters." Then Philip DeFranco uploaded a video which set the ball rolling. This led to them being investigated by CBS, and eventually 2 of the kids were taken back to the bio mum. The channel was deleted, and Mike eventually tried an unsuccessful comeback. Newgrounds is a website that has user-generated content ranging from music, games, films, audio, and artwork. It's played a large role in the evolution of internet culture, indie games, and animation as a whole. The game that I mentioned earlier, Friday Night Funkin', comes from here. WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is an international non-profit organisation that publishes news leaks and classified documents. A lot of the documents have contained details of serious human rights abuses. In 2010, Chelsea Manning handed over to them the Iraq war logs, which detailed incidents of civilian casualties, including the video of a 12th of July 2007 incident which had US Army helicopters thrown among a crowd of people, which included 2 Reuters journalists. They were also the ones behind the 2016 Hillary Clinton email leaks. The group was created by Julian Assange, who is currently a Bangladesh prisoner in the UK. The US is currently attempting to extradite him due to alleged violations of the Espionage Act of 1917. Blue Whale Challenge. Also known as the Blue Whale Suicide Game, it is an internet urban legend where someone instructs users to commit various acts of self-harm, and on the final day they urge you to take your own life in order to win the game. There have been over 110 suicides linked to the game, but none of the reports have been confirmed. Fake anti-piracy screens. Anti-piracy screens in games are often used to counteract any form of piracy it may detect. Given that piracy is pretty rife in the gaming industry, this measure is understandable, and devs have resorted to pretty creative measures. Heck, some companies have even found ways to trick people into admitting they are playing a pirated version of the game. However, anti-piracy screens have taken on a life of their own, because they can be pretty creepy, leading to people making their own online. Tor web browser. Tor, short for the Onion Router, is an open source and anonymous form of enabling communication. It acts as a way to hide one's location and thus makes it hard to track one's internet activity. Its sole purpose is to protect a user's internet privacy. Notably, it has been used mostly to access the dark web. It has been praised for its ability to protect its users' right to privacy, particularly concerning political activists who are trying to escape political censorship and surveillance, although some say it is not as secure as it seems. US law enforcement agents have been successful in shutting down websites that use Tor. In 2013, after the Snowden leaks, The Guardian had reported that the NSA had a slide deck called Tor Stinks, which stated, "We will never be able to de-anonymize all Tor users all the time With manual analysis, we can de-anonymize a very small fraction of Tor users. JVNart. JVNart is an online art community that I use that hosts a range of art such as artwork, videography, and photography, etc. In 2017, it had more than 25 million visitors and 250 million submissions. It has about 350 million images which have been uploaded by 35 million users. Now, you'll find on the iceberg that JVNart has a NSW mark next to it. DeviantArt doesn't actually allow porn on the site, although tasteful nudity is allowed, and in order to view said content, they have to be 18 and have an account. Momo. In 2016, Japanese artist Keisuke Isu from the special effects company Link Factory created a sculpture and put it on display at the Vanilla Gallery in Tokyo, Japan. When the photo was posted online, people started making up stories about it. It also had become associated with various phone numbers on WhatsApp. It was given the name Momo. In 2018, it was reported that in Argentina, the cops were investigating whether the 12-year-old's suicide was linked to it. Later, Fox News reported on the so-called Momo S-word challenge. It died down, but it returned in early 2019. On the 25th of February 2019, Scottish news site The Herald reported that a mother from Edinburgh claimed her 8-year-old was told by a person to put a knife to their neck using the Momo image. The Northcote School in Hull, England, reported that people were attempting to insert the Momo challenge into children's videos on YouTube Kids. British news outlet The Sun interviewed the creator of the statue. He said that he felt responsible for the whole thing. He also said that he threw away the statue after it started to rot. Meet Canyon. Meet Canyon is a YouTuber best known for his parody animations of popular animated characters. They can have a very disturbing and creepy tone to them. The characters are often drawn in a very grotesque way. His most well-known ones are Wabbit Season, Just Beyond the Golden Arches, When You Wish Upon a Star, and Jawbreaker. The Backrooms. The backrooms are an urban legend that describe an endless maze of office rooms and other environments. It all started with the post in 4chan's X-board on the 12th of May 2019. The description under the post says, if you're not careful and you no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles that randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell heard you. The post quickly went viral and spawned countless memes. Since then, people have expanded the lore of it, most notably with the creation of levels. It has been compared to the creepypasta SCP Foundation, specifically SCP-3008, which is a branch of IKEA that contains an infinite interior space within a pocket dimension. It ties into the popularity of liminal spaces images that are meant to convey a sense of nostalgia, lostness, and uncertainty, a sense of eeriness. The YouTube channel Kane Pixels, who was 16 years old by the way, has created a series of short films that are set in the backrooms. Doge. Doge is a meme of a Shiba Inu with a caption of internal monologues in the Comic Sans font. The original Doge image comes from a blog post of Japanese kindergarten teacher Atsuko Saito on the 13th of February 2010. It didn't start getting popularity as a meme until 2012. On the 31st of March 2017, rumors began spreading that Doge had passed away, but the owner of course confirmed that the dog was still alive. As you may know, the meme was also the inspiration for the meme coin Dogecoin. Pornhub. Everyone should know what this is, so I shouldn't have to explain it to you. EDP445. EDP445 is a former YouTuber best known for his rant videos, vlogs, cooking videos, and gaming. His persona sparked countless memes online. Towards the end of 2020, he faced allegations that he groomed minors, which of course he denied. On the 18th of April 2021, P-word hunting channel Chet Goldstein in CC Unit recorded an exchange with EDP with someone posted as a 13-year-old where EDP sent messages that had very explicit content. 2 days later, they uploaded a video confronting him. He claimed he was going there to give the girl a cupcake. The aftermath resulted in the deletion of EDP's main and backup channel, however, 3 other additional channels are still up. In addition, the video confronting him in the Chet Goldstein channel was also terminated after allegations of racism emerged, specifically concerning his older prank videos. EDP ended up moving from California and Nevada. He tried getting normal jobs but was quickly found out by internet sleuths. He tried pleading with them to stop, but they said that they wouldn't stop until he was in prison or dead. Earlier this year, he started using streaming app Bigo Live and of course denied the allegations. He also legally changed his name and started his own website, but that was quickly taken down, and he finally ended up starting a new YouTube channel, which was quickly deleted too. Has-Been Hotel / Hell of a Boss. Has-Been Hotel is an adult animated series. It revolves around the Charlie Morningstar, the princess of hell who opens a hotel to rehabilitate sinners in order to combat the hell's overpopulation. It was created by Vivian Medrano, and the pilot episode was uploaded on the 20th of October 2019. Since then, it has garnered a cult following, and in 2020, it was confirmed that A24 picked it up for an eventual television series, although the TV release is yet to occur. Despite there only being a part for the show, there is already a spin-off called Hell of a Boss, which has 2 seasons. This revolves around the imps and hell starting up a assassination business. Darman is a self-proclaimed entrepreneur and filmmaker on YouTube. He's known for making motivational videos which seek to take lessons about life. They know of a person doing something immensely wrong. They usually end with that person learning a lesson by the end or getting some more karma. The videos end with Darman emphasizing the value of that school. His videos have sparked some controversy. For example, in one video, a man abuses his wife, but he said sorry once, so she should trust him again, which gave out very unhealthy messages. Another video had a racist white woman accusing her son's black friend of stealing a laptop. At the end of the video, the white woman apologizes and said that she should never have judged him. She also stops being racist when she finds the black kid is from wealth and when he does something that benefits her. He gives out the moral, make sure you're not talking to a rich person before being racist. This unintentionally gave out the moral that minorities need to prove themselves in order to get white people's respect. On top of that, I personally... Nikocado Avocado. Nikocado Avocado is a YouTuber most known for his mukbang videos. He has become infamous on YouTube for his bombastic personality and significant weight gain. Before YouTube, he began as a freelance violinist. He started making videos in 2016 about his vegan diet. However, in September of that year, he stated he would cease his diet because he believed it was detrimental to his mental health. After this, he has since transitioned to making mukbang content. Mukbang being the consumption of food and caramel speaking to the audience, where he eats an immense amount of unhealthy food. This has led to him becoming morbidly obese. He went from this to this, which has garnered concern from people on the internet, believing that he is slowly killing himself. He also has an OnlyFans where he posts adult content with his husband all in. On top of that, he's also been accused of clickbaiting his fans, mental outbursts, and pretty much breaking back with his husband every 5 videos. Agar.io. This is an online multiplayer game in which players control one or more cells in a map representing a petri dish. The goal is to eat as many of the small cells as possible. The game's name comes from agar, a jelly-like substance that cultures bacteria and is used in some desserts in Asia. Good Mythical Morning. This is a talk show hosted on YouTube by Rhett and Link that premiered in January 9, 2012. Since then, there has been over 1,000 videos where Rhett and Link do antics, propose stupid questions, telling stories, singing songs and playing games, etc. They also have a cooking channel too. Me at the Zoo. Me at the Zoo is the very first YouTube video ever posted. It was posted on the April 23rd, 2005.
Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool.
The video features one of its co-founders, Gerard Karim, at the San Diego Zoo in front of the elephant enclosure. The channel has at least 121 deleted videos every now and then. Gerard will update the description of the video in opposition to a decision made by YouTube or Google. On the 6th of November 2013, YouTube said that you would need a Google Plus account in order to comment on YouTube, which was opposed by the community, obviously. In response, he said he updated the description to say, "Why the fuck do I need a Google Plus account to comment on a video?" He also changed the title to "I can't comment here anymore since I don't want a Google Plus account." Eventually, YouTube changed its mind and reversed the decision. In November of 2021, YouTube had removed the dislike account, which was widely condemned by the community. He updated it to say, "When every YouTuber agrees that removing dislikes is a stupid idea, it probably is. Try again, YouTube." The Annoying Orange. This is a YouTube video series created by Dane Bergedimer. The main character is a talking orange. Orange often taunts the other food and knife that live around him. The actions often involve infuriating the characters to a point where they tell him to shut up. Orange responds by taunting them with a knife, blender, etc. A video with the talking orange first appeared in one of Bergedimer's videos in 2007. The first episode of The Annoying Orange was on October 9, 2009. Eventually got a series on Cartoon Network. Ben Drowned. This is a 3-part AIG created by Alexander Hall. It follows sophomore Jad Usable, who got a haunted game cartridge of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Over the course of a week, he is haunted by an omnipotent being called Ben. In the second arc, a cult called the Moon Children emerges who worship the moon through the use of human sacrifice. The third act reveals there was an event in 2018 that collapsed society and ties continuous stories from the previous arcs together. Trevor Henderson. Trevor Henderson is a horror artist and illustrator who creates cryptid creatures like Siren Head, Cartoon Cat, Bridgeworm, etc. Siren Head is his most well-known character, which he created in 2018, but the character didn't garner traction until 2020. Siren Head is a 12-meter tall creature which has an extremely emaciated and skeletal frame, which has megaphones for a head. It is known for emitting various sounds such as sirens, radio broadcasts, white noise, and even human sounds. His work has been used within cursed image culture, where people would take his images and insert them into unsettling imagery, along with creepy or deeply unfitting music. These types of videos would get millions of views on YouTube, putting his work into mainstream internet culture. Unus Annus. I talked about this briefly when I talked about Markiplier. Markiplier and Crank Gameplays created this channel on the 19th of November 2019. Crank represented the Unus persona, while Mark represented the Anus persona. Unus Annus is Latin for 1 year. They created this channel to give their fans a once-in-a-lifetime experience, with the end goal being that in 1 year exactly they would delete their channel. They said that 4 unedited re-uploads will be taken down, however edited clips would be allowed. In its 1 year of existence, it was very successful. The content was, quote, funny, philosophical, disgusting and wholesome. One video had Mark and Crank seeing how many slaps it would take to cook a chicken and having to pee sauna. Some videos were quite dangerous, like when they tried to start an indoor fire to make s'mores. The channel was deleted at exactly 12 AM on the 19th of November 2020, which included all social media accounts being privatised, as well as discontinuing of merch. Like I said earlier, unedited clips will be permitted to stay up, before unedited archives will be taken down. However, some archive channels have stayed up due to there being so many, and to add all of that, Unus Annus' videos have been archived on the Internet Archive. SMG4. SMG4 is an Australian YouTuber channel which has animated videos concerning Super Mario characters. Some of the animations have characters from other video games and some are completely made up. The animation in recent times comes from Gary's Mod and generally uses a lot of YTP sound effects. The comedy is based around ridiculous humour, spaghetti, internet humour, rage comics, etc. Since 2016, he has started a gaming channel with his brother which of course is gaming content, as well as reacting to memes. The channel is inactive right now since they currently wish to focus on the animated content, but they say they will eventually post new content there. 9gag. 9gag is a meme sharing website that launched on the 1st of July 2008 by Ray Chan and his brother as a fun side project. It has a similar image sharing format as 4chan and Reddit. It has an infamous reputation on the internet due to allegations of stealing from other websites, and has become a scapegoat for various wrongdoings committed on 4chan's B-board and Anonymous. The site has 9 rules. 1. 9gag is for fun. 2. 9gag is just for fun. 3. Get involved. 4. If you're funny, you get likes. 5. Play nice. 6. Respect originality and creativity. 7. Moderate your content. 8. No reposting finally. 9. Report abuse. Back in 2011, it was subject to a raid by 4chan due to its antics. One team posted gore adult content, some of which involved children, while others performed DDoS attacks. 4chan did this because they believed 9gag was taking credit for memes, for their memes specifically. When their plan came out, 9gag actually responded by saying they formed their own army called the 9gag Army. During the attack, mods tried desperately to take down the post, but to no avail. Pamtree. Pamtree is a YouTuber who was known for creating bizarre 3D animated content and a voice by text-to-speech, and parodies well-known cartoons. Their first video, which was uploaded on the 20th of August 2016, titled SpongeBob SquarePants Plankton Wings, has SpongeBob kill Mr. Krabs in order to give Plankton his secret formula. On the 18th of April 2017, Pamtree uploaded an animation titled Miss Puff Has Had Enough when Miss Puff and SpongeBob were hit by a car. Know Your Meme. Know Your Meme is the internet meme database. Founded in 2008, it seeks to document the origins of your favourite memes. Like wikis, any member can make additions and others can contribute as well. Each entry is evaluated and assessed each by the editorial staff. Said editorial staff also interview people that are the subject of memes or people that are involved with the spreading of meme culture as a whole. Urban Dictionary. The Urban Dictionary is a crowdsourced online dictionary for slang words and phrases founded in 1999 by Aaron Peckham. These days it also acts to define any word, event or phrase. In 2014, over 2,000 entries were being added daily. Any entry is submitted by the number of publish or don't publish votes it gets from voluntary editors. The Urban Dictionary has also been criticised for failing to remove offensive submissions. For example, the many definitions of Aboriginal prompted a change.org petition to get them all removed. Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe is a creepypasta about a teenager who experiences a series of paranormal events spurred on after playing a heavily modified PC version of the 1991 Sonic Sega Genesis game. It was inspired by an edited screen capture for the title screen for the original Sonic Sega Genesis game. The first Sonic.exe story was published on the Creepypasta Wiki on the 9th of August 2011. A year later, on the 13th of August 2012, game.user My5T Crimson published a Sonic.exe game. It gained further notoriety when, on the 5th of May 2013, PewDiePie released a video doing a walkthrough of the game, which got about 6.7 million views and 38,000 comments within the next 2 years. On the 14th of January 2014, the admins of the Creepypasta Wiki had decided to take down the Sonic.exe entry because of it being poorly written and having too many cliches. Bonsai Buddy. Bonsai Buddy was a virtual desktop assistant portrayed by the talking purple gorilla that could interact with its users and helped out with simple tasks such as text-to-speech and download management. The software was released in 1999 and became infamous in the 2000s for its spyware abilities and was discontinued in 2008. Vimeo. Vimeo is a video sharing website much like YouTube that was founded in 2004 by Jake Lodwick and Zach Klein of College Humor as a way to share humor videos amongst their employees. It was acquired by IAC in 2006, shortly after Google acquired YouTube. IAC tried to market it as a competitor to YouTube. It focused on providing high-definition and curated content compared to other video-sharing websites. The founders eventually left in 2009, and in 2021, IAC spun it to transition it to a standalone public company. As of December 2021, it has about 260 million subscribers. Creepshow Art. Creepshow Art is a currently inactive YouTuber whose content started out as storytime videos and then eventually ranting over footage of her drawing artwork. Shannon then transitioned her content over to making videos on controversial people, circumstances, and pop culture. But Shannon's YouTube career came into an abrupt end in June of 2021 when she had made racist and transphobic comments on the forum lolcow.farm. But this was just the tip of the iceberg. Shortly after the lolcow comments emerged, a woman called Emily Artful came forward claiming that Creepshow Art and her husband Anthony had stalked and harassed her for years. Creepshow's husband also had R-worded Emily when she was 15. On the 15th of June 2021, Emily uploaded a 2-hour video with evidence explaining in great detail of the harassment she had endured at their hands. This included threatening to release explicit photos of her when she was 15, threatening the lives of Emily's children, mocking her addiction, making fake Twitter accounts to gaslight and getting her friend fired from jobs, with the claim of her being a prostitute. Emily stated that the feud started when Shannon's husband Anthony recorded a song which included a segment of Shannon singing. Emily had mocked it, calling it weak. Shannon and Anthony then proceeded to hack into Emily's Facebook account and release her personal information. Shannon returned a few months later, however, in a video claiming to debunk Emily's claims, but this video was quickly met with backlash. Loss. Loss is a strip from a webcomic Control Alt Delete by Tim Buckley, which involves the character Ethan going to the hospital with his wife because they're expecting a child. In the end, his wife has a miscarriage. This has gotten criticism from people online due to the sudden shift in tone from the rest of the webcomic, which was comedic by the way. Because of this, it has been subject to internet memes and mockery. Super Mario Logan. Super Mario Logan is a now deleted YouTube channel created by Logan 30acre where he would make videos with Mario plushies and toys, some of which were not from Nintendo's franchises, with his family and friends. He also had another channel called Super Luigi Logan, which he had reaction videos on to start out with, but that became his new main channel in 2017 after the original channel got demonetized until 2019, when Logan had to move his videos again to Super Bowser Logan because Super Luigi Logan itself got demonetized. In March of 2021, Logan had to move his videos once more to the channel that was once owned by a crew member. A few months later, he posted it in the community tab of his original channel, saying he would delete the channel due to him receiving a cease and desist letter from Nintendo a few months back. His 2 other channels would also be deleted, and he deleted the main channel on 18th of June 2021. Uh-oh Stinky. Uh-oh Stinky, also known as Le Monkey, is a photoshopped image of an obese orangutan that was frequently used in shitposting on various image boards in 2016. The ape in the original photograph has been identified as an orangutan that resided in an Indonesian zoo in 2009. Its earliest known appearance was on a 4chan thread made on the 21st of January 2016. On the 9th of February, another 4chan user uploaded an audio file which has since been deleted, of someone saying, "Uh-oh, Stinky." The meme spread throughout the course of 2016. A Facebook page and subreddit dedicated to La Monkey were even created. Most notably on the Facebook page, an image was posted featuring close-up shots of 3 bearded mouths, including the La Monkey one. It had a resurgence in 2019, where ironic meme communities like Instagram, iFunny, and Reddit utilizing a La Monkey 2016 video made by YouTuber Real Human Being. Etika. Etika was a YouTuber and gaming commentator. Prior to his YouTube career, he did stints in modeling and did some rapping as well. His reactions were generally to Nintendo Directs, and he was very much over the top with his reactions, where he would often scream and fall out of his chair in shock. In 2018, his channel was terminated due to Etika posting adult content and breaking various community guidelines. After this, he had a series of mental breakdowns and an altercation with the police, which resulted in his arrest. On the 19th of June 2019, Etika posted a video which has since been taken down by YouTube, titled "I'm Sorry," where he implied that he was going to unalive himself. Later that day, he was reported missing by the NYPD. Days later, his body was found and was confirmed to have taken his own life as a result of his struggle with bipolar disorder. Scott the Woz. Scott the Woz is a YouTuber who reviews video games in a sarcastic manner. He covers games, whole franchises, and in general, gaming topics. And every now and then he'll cover non-gaming related topics as well. Sometimes he will also feature his friends. On the 9th of October 2021, he announced that his videos would air on a television network, which turned out to be G4, a game culture related one. The episodes went to air on the 7th of December 2021. So yeah, this is basically the Iceberg Part 1 and Part 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to tune in to the next parts.